They were like hyenas prowling in the night, said one journalist on board. This dramatic new footage shows the Israeli commando Zodiacs closing in on the aid flotilla. The pictures capture the tension inside the vessel. Passengers wait as the operation unfolds, and while medics try to resuscitate one of the injured. Turkish aid activists smuggled these pictures out after Israelis confiscated what footage they found on board. Elsewhere, passengers take cover under tables as the raid goes on. The first British eyewitness accounts are now emerging. Passengers are returning home after being taken from the flotilla and held in an Israeli jail.
Even after they treated us with appalling violence and they killed our unarmed friends and colleagues and they confiscated our boats and they stole our possessions, they used every interaction they had with us to try to humiliate us and to bring us down. They lied about the simplest things and the smallest things, down to every detail. In prison, in the women's prison, they bought men's underwear. And then they brought thongs.
Ismail Patel was on board the Mavi Marmara and claims activists were acting in self-defence.
The civilians picked up whatever they could to repel and defend themselves. Israeli commandos, fully armed, unmasked, descended from the helicopters onto the deck and attacked the civilian passenger ship. There was no such thing as full fighting. 28 people got wounded immediately. There was one victim every minute.
Israelis say their commandos were the victims, attacked by activists armed with bars and knives. In Tel Aviv, they protested outside the Turkish embassy, venting their anger at Turkey. The story isn't over yet. Another aid ship is on its way, this one from Ireland. The Rachel Corrie hopes to reach Gaza overnight. Named after a US peace activist who was crushed by an Israeli military bulldozer in Gaza 7 years ago. The body of one of those killed by Israel this week was brought home for burial in southern Turkey, where there were more protests. And here in Jerusalem, there were demonstrations and violence after Friday prayers. It's a very rare sight to see the flag of Turkey flying on the streets of East Jerusalem. It's a sign of the dominant role Turkey has played and the way Palestinians are turning to Turkey for support. These Palestinians are chanting, Erdogan, the Turkish Prime Minister, come and destroy Tel Aviv. Minutes later, an Israeli driver stumbled into the protest and the crowd turned on him. Then another was forced to reverse its speed. Five days on, the fallout of this affair is far from contained.